my bags. In
Where'd you park that car?
Right fucking here.
Another F-bomb.
I
want you to see.
That one was
like
like
0-3.
You got a counter over there?
You're saying I'm on good behavior.
Now that was a funny story.
That was funny. Who are those guys?
The Ring Lords.
You remember those, the Ring Lords?
Rick and Speedy?
Yes.
We're in Concord.
Yeah.
Concord, North Carolina, working for
It was Willie Clay's show, but Manny was
Willie Clay.
booking it or something.
Manny Fernandez.
And remember Manny rode with us? We were sitting outside waiting on him because him and Willie were in there counting the gate.
Okay.
Because we had to give him a ride. He was living with Chuck at the time. We had to
Right.
give him a ride back to Chuck's house. Oh, my gosh. You going to tell it or you want me to tell it?
We're sitting there in the car.
It was daylight, too, wasn't it? I don't know if the show got
No, it was night. It was night. But it was real lit up because it was in the Army parking lot. They had a lot of lights, street lights or whatever. So these guys out there just looking around like this, and you're going to have to excuse our language, but we got to tell the story as it happened. Guy goes, hey, man, somebody stole my fucking car.
He's looking at that damn parking place like
Yeah,
it's
he's
supposed to
looking
be
at the
there.
ground like it's going to pop up. He's just looking at the ground with the car. He's like, man, somebody stole my fucking car. And then his partner goes,
Then Speedy, and the way they talk, man, because Rick Slagle talks like, hey, where's my fucking car? And Speedy's better going, where'd you find the car at, man?
hey, man,
Where'd you find the car?
where'd you park the car at? He goes, right fucking here.
That was when me and you fell out of the front seat rolling on the ground like that dog on that Geico commercial.
We went crazy laughing.
Oh, man, they got mad, too, and I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Somebody stole my car. Like, what?
Where's
Us?
my car? Where was it at?
I think that bitch got repoed.
I think it got repoed. And so then, like, we went and stopped, ate, chill, whatever. We dropped Manny off, and we're driving back to Raleigh. And we passed, this pickup truck that's hauling the Ring truck.
Oh, man.
And Speedy and Rick, whatever his name, in the back of the truck.
It was about 30 degrees outside, too, and they're sitting in the back of this little truck
freezing.
getting a ride home.
And George is driving the truck, and he's got a tape rocket on this eye. And he's got, he had gigged and he bled all over the place. He's all bandaged up with like blood on his face. He's going,
Damn.
and
It was like sleep or something, too. It was
and
miserable.
it was so cold. And we just kept going.
Hey.
We'll check you.
You ever seen them guys since then?
We still
Yeah,
work.
I actually had to work him after that. That's the one time I was a Hardy Boy. Because they advertised the Hardy Boys to work the Ring Lords. And Jeff and Shannon's car broke down. I think I was supposed to wrestle Shannon that night. And their car broke down. They couldn't make it. They probably just said, the hell with it and didn't show up. But either way, their car broke down, so they say. And so we're back there, and what was that promoter from Greensboro? Plano, Chris Plano.
Mm-hmm.
He's back there freaking out. And I was sitting there back there going, I said, man, I'll be a damn Hardy Boy. But I was just kind of just goofing off.
What do you say?
He goes,
All right.
can you be a Hardy Boy? And I was going,
I can't be it.
I guess, if you need one. He goes, man, because we advertise the Hardy Boys. They don't really know which one's which.
Did you call
Yeah, you
yourself
and Matt?
Jeff Hardy?
I was Shane Hardy. So I put on a pair of Matt Surge tights. Those ridiculous looking tights he
How
used to
many
wear.
colors
Did
did
they
you
fit you or
have?
were they too big?
Nah, I mean, it was spandex, so it fit. And we went out there and we were the damn, I was Shane Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
You were Will of the Wisp one night too, you remember that?
I was Will of the Wisp one night.
Remember
Matt-
everybody was Mula that night?
Yeah, and Matt came talking to me, thinking I was Jeff, because I looked just like him. I had like the one he always wore. He had made a new one for that match, and I had the one he always wore. And we were kind of shaped similar, other than he's a couple inches taller than me. But Matt came up talking to me like I was Jeff. Hey man, we got to do this, and this, and this. And I go, Matt, it's Shane. He goes, oh damn.
That night was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That's good booking right there.
That was
awesome.
really
That was
great.
awesome.
That had me back there going,
Yeah, that's like stuff that make you feel like a fan again.
Yeah, when I came out and I was doing all the willow dances, everybody definitely thought I was him.
Nobody knew.
Gemini kid out there. Yow.
Yeah, man. He sent some questions too. But he put them on Twitter. He's like, I forgot what one was, but the other one goes, how do you pronounce Yow? You ever work for Jeff, the Gemini kid?
CWE.
CWF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a new building that I hadn't been to. Since I've been back in the country, I haven't worked for him.
Man,
You know Jeff was my roommate in college.
Mm-hmm. That's how you met him?
that's a little top notch little organization down there, man. They work hard.
Mm-hmm. They got with like a decent internet thing. They got
I just saw them in they drove up to Poughkeepsie, New York for that Northeast show. Him and him.
Jeff Rudd and Chuck Coates were my roommates in college.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
That's Chuck Coates.
What's he doing now?
He had cancer. Did you know that?
He had cancer. He's a cancer survivor. Yeah.
Really?
Bad cancer.
What?
He had stage 3.
Last time I saw him, we did the live action wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Charlotte
last.
Law.
Yeah.
He's been out of it for what, 3 or 4 years.
It might be longer than that.
He's got do you know he's got Bell's palsy now?
Does he?
Yeah, that shit like JR's got.
Dang, man.
Can't blink. He blinks like this.
So what kind of cancer did he have?
Hodgkin's disease.
Damn. I hate some fucking cancer.
That he had. I think he had stage 3 too. I mean he went to go get a physical. I don't know if you ever heard how they found it, but he went to go get a physical to get a Virginia wrestling license, and they found some kind of lump right here. The doctor's like, "Does that hurt?" And he's like, "No." And he said 2 days later he was in the hospital under a knife.
Damn.
That's what like with business, man. Like you run into so many people, and like you kind of get attacked, or you know them, and then like something like that happen, and you realize you know about 300-400 people, and then they name somebody's name like that, and you see what happened to them. It's like family.
Yeah.
Everybody's family.
Well, man, I've known Chuck. I mean, I met Chuck when I was in high school. I mean, I've been friends with him for 25 years.
Yeah, he had his son about the same age as my son.
Have you seen him lately?
I feel like I've been in a time warp.
Chuck's son, how big is he? 300 pounds?
Shit. He couldn't get through that door right there.
Was he?
He's just big. I mean, it's not, I mean.
How old is he?
18, something like that.
Is he 18? There's no way.
His head's the size of that box right there. I mean, I ain't kidding. He is just
he 18?
big.
He's 18?
Yeah, he just turned 18, I think. He's
No
graduating
shit.
high school this year. He is big.
Is he in shape?
No.
Yeah.
He's built like a offensive lineman or something. He's just big.
Does he do anything? Does he play football or anything?
He was playing football. I think he quit. That's a waste right there too.
God, my.
He's
So who's your picks next week for the games? We got Green Bay and Chicago.
It's a toss up to me at this point.
You got Chicago?
I would say Chicago too on that one.
Who's
And
the
I
other
can't. It's the
The
Jets and the
Jets?
Steelers. I would pick the Steelers.
I'll have to pick. I was gonna say Steelers. I'll go with Steelers.
I mean, the Jets are kind of
really-
riding. I think the Jets are performing over their heads a little bit right now.
I think we're going to see the Packers and the Steelers in the
That's what I
Super
think.
Bowl.
That's what.
But keep in mind, last week 0-4. This week I'm saying Packers and Steelers. But last week I was just Robinson. You watch basketball any? Have you watched Blake Griffin?
I haven't keep up with basketball.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No, who was that?
Dude, they cannot have an ESPN top 10 plays without Blake Griffin being on there. He is a slam
Who's he play
dunk.
for?
He plays for the damn Clippers.
Okay.
Oh,
And they're the most exciting team to watch now, man. Like, everybody thought that Miami Heat was going to be the team this year because of, Bosh Wade and LeBron. Clippers are the best team to watch this year.
well, who's the best? San Antonio's.
San Antonio's awesome, man.
They
But
got the best record or
they're
whatever.
always kind of like just awesome without.
They're consistent.
They don't really do a lot of highlight stuff, but Ginobili's going crazy.
Well,
He's like winning games, doing all kinds. He's playing the best ball of his career, just about.
the thing is, the NBA playoffs last about 6 months, don't
That's-
they? I mean, every game, every matchup is like a best of 7.
The Lakers are struggling. The Heat's really doing bad. They're all hurt. They all just keep getting hurt.
Well, LeBron's on the bench right now, isn't he?
No, he came back last night, I think.
What do you have, a
Last
sprained
night or
ankle?
night Before, yeah, some kind of sprained ankle.
That's crazy how you can get. Well, they've actually been winning though, but when they first started playing, didn't they lose 10 or 12 games? Or something?
Yeah, well, they were terrible because they just didn't play each other. Like, I mean, they couldn't practice together or something. So,
Well, plus it's like, I guess each one of them trying to be a superstar on their own or something.
yeah,
Not
you
playing
got to
as a
learn.
team.
Share the ball.
It's gonna be the playoffs are gonna be wild because I'm a big Boston Celtics fan, not because Boston, but because of this particular team.
Well,
I just like this team. They're kind of like the old men,
Yeah.
but they find a way to win, and it's just real cool. I like that little Nate guy.
I
He's
hate
awesome.
the Celtics.
Huh?
I've always hated the Celtics.
I like the Celtics, man, but man, I'm telling you, you cannot watch top 10 plays on ESPN without Blake Griffin gripping the damn goal down every week, every day.
See, I used to love NBA basketball back in the '80s when I was a Lakers fan.
Mm-hmm.
When they had that dynasty team with
Yeah,
Kareem and Magic.
I was a big NBA fan too.
And that's why I don't like the Celtics.
You don't watch it much no more?
Not really. I mean, a lot of times I really don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
I like NBA better than college ball to me, just because it's more of a fast-paced game, and the games are longer. But it seemed like when Michael Jordan got out of there, that they didn't really have a superstar that was entertaining until LeBron came.
The ratings really picked up though this year, and I mean last year
I'm starting to get interested in it
NBA
again.
playoffs picked up really big. Football, like the NFL this year, ratings were through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday night was just murder.
Well, see, I like college football. That's what I like.
I like
A lot of people
college,
like college ball more because it's like the love is different, man. It's like
but I think NFL across the country, as far as sports fans and fanatics, they go crazy for NFL first, then college football, and then NBA basketball, and then college. We see college basketball.
College basketball is big here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is ACC.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I lived in Florida, when I was born there in Jacksonville. When I was a kid, nobody watched college basketball. I didn't know, I didn't know anything about it. And then I remember my first day of school up here in the 6th grade. The ACC tournament just started, and we all went in the cafeteria, and they brought TVs in there, and we all sat there and watched basketball games all day.
Big thing.
See, and that goes to tell people watching, that's how big ACC
really
basketball
big.
is down here.
Man,
They'll show it in school.
We took the whole day off of school and sat in the cafeteria and watched it was on Friday, and we were watching the two play-in games.
But that's when everybody was a threat
Where's your water bottle?
It was like Carolina
You want any more?
State,
You want
Duke. Everybody was a threat, man. Everybody
And I remember
Well, we got 4 major colleges in a 50-mile radius. But Wake Forest is down in Western Carolina, right? Have they always been there?
no, it used to be in Wake Forest.
Yeah, it used to be in Wake Forest, right? We have 4 major colleges in a 50-mile radius.
Well, I didn't know who any of these schools were.
Where's your water?
I just moved up here,
It looks the same, man.
and
That look the same. Yours is potent, man.
I remember Hawkeye Whitney was playing for State then. Remember him?
Hell no.
I keep going back too far. What were you, 2 back then?
Wikipedia.
I was a damn fetus.
Do you personally remember State winning the championship in '83?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you the thing that lately that's got me for college sports, college athletics in general, the last couple of years. Let me think to Hermie Sadler. If you watched the Carolina game last night, I was floor seats right under Carolina's goal. Me and a couple of my buddies, Hermie Sadler gave me those tickets.
He gave David Coates tickets to the Carolina Georgia Tech
He
football
should have
game.
never did that.
But I appreciate that. Never met you before, but thanks for the tickets.
I'm an NC State fan, but man, they dragging me, man. They get me to that Carolina side, man. It's hard because I go to more games. And if you in, hey, what's your hands?
I'll check y'all later.
When you in the Ding Dome,
That was pretty cool.
the Ding Dome's electric, brother, man. I'm a Wolfpack fan. I love Wolfpack because I grew up Wolfpack, but the Ding Dome is electric.
I've always been Carolina. I'm a Carolina and Duke fan. It's like with Duke, only reason why I like Duke is because it's like you have to respect their game.
I have a lot of respect for Mike Krzyzewski.
Mike, you
He's
can't.
the best coach
He's
there is.
like the best coach in the world. I'm a Carolina.
Oh, I think
fan.
I do. I think Krzyzewski's the best coach ever.
Oh my God.
He'll surpass. I don't know how old he is. What, he's 60 years old or something?
Yeah, if he don't beat Bobby Knight this year, he'll beat him next year as the most winningest coach ever.
Unless nothing happens to him, he's got that shit.
The game I went to last night, they were playing Clemson Tigers, and my buddy, one of my great friends, Tink, his name's Tink Jones, went with us, and he had a Clemson shirt on. I was like, dude, we got like alma mater seats here. You got to take that shit off. So if you saw my pictures on Twitter, he's wearing a Hurricane shirt.
Sitting next to Dean Smith.
Man, pretty much. We're right there, and like we own the court. We're pretty much on the court. I was like, you can't wear that Clemson shit. But he still had his Clemson toque on, and the Ram came over and jumped on him and started whooping his ass. And it was a great time. So Hermie Sadler's my boy. You guys need to.
He's friends with David somehow.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they
We just went on New Year's. I invited you there. You had something to do. But New Year's we went to Hermes. Hermes had a
I
restaurant.
saw that.
Yeah.
No David.
He opened up,
No David.
No, David.
No,
He opened up a new restaurant called Faux Show in Emporia, Virginia. It's awesome.
I think David worked for this
Yeah,
company.
David used to do something for NASCAR.
Yeah, it was
Development
those
logos or some shit.
theme parks.
Right,
and
right,
he
right.
got to know him like that somehow. But they're friends. David got those football tickets from him. Those were his seats. They were 50-yard line, halfway up seats, about the best seats you can get without sitting on a press box.
Well, I just got a text from my web mistress, Shelly, who bosses me around all the time. I'm a whoop ass. So they want to know why I chose Lucha Libre over TNA. It wasn't I chose any company over the other one. I just thought Lucha Libre was the best fit for me. And
MTV.
it's on MTV too.
Am I missing something?
Lucha Libre, USA. Yeah,
That was the contract.
I signed the contract
Thanks for
them.
watching, right?
Yeah, thanks for watching. It wasn't choosing one company or another. I just think that's the best fit for me right now. There's a couple of the really cheesy websites that had this real nasty rumor about so and so and so and so, but it's got nothing to do with that. It's just I think that's the best fit for me. And
How often do they shoot?
every other week. But I wasn't, I wasn't sure when I left WWE whether I wanted to do another TV contract. I mean, I was on TV for 12 years. I'm like, I can't